Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Professor Dr. Saparudin Mukhtar SI MSI, The Honorable Professor Dr. Haria Kunchara Wiralaga SI MSI as a supervisor. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Octavia Nuratika. I'm from Economics Education Study Program, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. In this video, I would like to present about my research proposal entitled The Influence of Use Digital Wallet and Understanding of Financial Literacy on the Consumptive Behavior of People in the South Jakarta. The first, research background. Technological developments bring various changes in the fields of life. One of these changes has an impact on the people's lifestyle, which causes all tradition to be slowly abandoned. In the past, people had to go to the market to buy their necessities of life, but nowadays, people can easily get everything they need just by using their smartphone. This is due to innovation in the field of financial technology. One of the innovations is the presence of a digital wallet. This digital wallet provides service for the public regarding non-cash payment transactions that are practical and efficient and can be done only via smartphone without time and place restrictions. So, whenever and wherever this digital wallet can be used. Currently, there are 42 digital wallet issuing companies. The proliferation of digital wallet companies has made competition for market share even tougher. To seize market share, digital wallet companies carry out a strategy by providing various promos. If one digital wallet company provides a promo, other companies will follow, so that a lot of promos are offered to public. The promos offered are in the form of discount or cashback, which are the main attraction for people to buy goods or services that are not necessarily needed, so that it can lead to consumptive behavior. The presence of digital wallet also encourages the increasing number of e-commerce or shop affiliates with these facilities, such as Shopee, Lazada, Tokopedia, and even many UMKMs are already using digital wallets as payment transaction, so that it making easier for people to shop. Mujahideen and Astuti 2020 said that the ease of transaction can make people have consumptive behavior. There is no planning in shopping and they tend to buy impulsively. The ease obtained at this time must be accompanied by a good understanding of financial literacy. The National Survey of Financial Literacy and Inclusion, conducted every 3 years in 2019, showed that DKI Jakarta Financial Literacy Index increased from 40% to 59.16%. That number is the highest compared to other provincial financial literacy index. Based on the survey, it can be said the people of DKI Jakarta have sufficient knowledge and insight in terms of finance. But in fact, consumptive behavior is still being carried out. This is supported by interviews with some people that some of them don't design a financial budget every month. In terms of shopping, they are always tempted by the promised offer, so that often the purchase of goods is not on the basis of needs, but the price of the goods offered is attractive. For this reason, the author is interested in researching with the title The Influence of Use Digital Wallet and Understanding of Financial Literacy on the Consumptive Behavior of People in the South Jakarta. Next. Problem formulation. The first is there are influence on the use of digital wallet on the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. Second is there are influence on the understanding of financial literacy on the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. And the third is there are influence on the use of digital wallet and understanding of financial literacy on the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. And the research purpose, the first, knowing the influence of using digital wallet on the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. Second, knowing the influence of understanding financial literacy on the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. And the third, knowing the influence of use digital wallet and understanding of financial literacy on the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. Literature review. This research used Theory Technology Acceptance Model, or TAM. The Technology Acceptance Model is a theory of behavior first developed by Davis in 1986. The Technology Acceptance Model was adopted and developed from the Theory of Reasoned Action, or TRA, from the field of social psychology that explain a person's behavior through their intentions. The Technology Acceptance Model is used to measure why consumer attitudes and beliefs can affect consumer behavior in accepting or rejecting information system products. In the Technology Acceptance Model, there are two main determinants as the basis for relationship related to system use, namely, the first, perceived usefulness, which means the extent to which a person is convinced that the use of the system will improve its performance or useful. Second, perceived ease of use, which means the extent to which a person is convinced that using a particular system doesn't require hard effort, or in other words, easy. Next, consumptive behavior. According to Gumulya and Widyastuti 2013, cites consumptive behavior is a buying behavior that is dominated by desire beyond need and only to fulfill desires alone. And according to Francisca and Etienza 2020, said that consumptive behavior is the act of buying a product without reasonable consideration and not based on need factors. The indicators of consumptive behavior: buying products because of the lure of gifts, buying products because the packaging is attractive, buying products to maintain appearance, buying products on price consideration, not on the basis of benefits, buying a product is just keeping a symbol or status, using the product because conformity element to the model that advertised the product. The emergence of the assessment that buying expensive product will cause high confidence. And the last one is desire to try more than two different similar products brands. Next, digital wallet. According to Nawawi 2020, digital wallets are one form of financial technology that utilizes internet media and is used as an alternative payment method. And according to Sri Watmah and Siti Fauziah 2020, digital wallets are one form of software application in terms of payment, money storage, and various transactions carried out non-cash because they are digital-based. The indicator of digital wallet usage: the first, perceived ease of use. The sub-indicator is clear and understandable. It doesn't require a lot of mental effort in its use, easy to use, easy system to understand what user wants. The second, perceived usefulness. The sub-indicator is work faster, effectiveness, make the job easier, and useful. Next, financial literacy. According to Soraya and Lutfiati 2020, defines financial literacy as individual knowledge for managing finance. And according to Judasela and Krishnawati 2019, financial literacy is a benchmark of one's knowledge in understanding financial concepts, as well as the ability and confidence to manage personal finance, through making appropriate short-term decisions and also a healthy long-term financial plan, by paying attention to environmental events and changes in economic conditions that occur. The indicators of financial literacy: the first, basic knowledge of finance. Second, deposits and loans. Third, insurance. And the last one is investment. Next, previous research. Mujahideen and Astuti 2020, the influence of vintage e-wallet on the consumptive behavior in millennials. Rofikoh 2020, the influence of e-wallets on the consumptive behavior of millennials in the Jabodetabek region. Fikri 20 and 21, the influence of using Shopee Pay as a digital wallet on the consumptive behavior of FEB USU students. The result of these three research is that digital wallets have an influence on consumptive behavior. And the next previous research, Yudasela and Krishnawati 20 and 19, the influence of financial literacy on the consumptive behavior of high school students in Bandung City. Farhan 2020, the influence of financial literacy on consumptive lifestyle among workers. Haryana 2020, the influence of lifestyle, self-control, and financial literacy on the consumptive behavior of students doing online shopping. The result of these three research is that financial literacy influences consumptive behavior. Next, this is the research frame and the hypothesis. H1, the use of digital wallets influenced the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. H2, understanding of financial literacy influenced the consumptive behavior of people in the South Jakarta. Next, research methods. Research time and place. The time is February until June 20 and 22, and the place in South Jakarta. Research method is quantitative research with survey method, and data collection technique use questionnaire with Likert scale measurement. The population is people who live in South Jakarta, and the sample South Jakarta people that ever are currently using a digital wallet. The sample in this research was determined by the Slovin formula, error rate 10%, so get 100 samples. Next, data analysis technique. The first, data quality test. There is validity test and reliability test. Second, classic assumption test. There is normality test, multicollinearity test, and heteroscedasticity test. And the third, hypothesis test. There is multiple linear regression test, t-test, f-test, and coefficient determination. So that's all I can say about my research proposal. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.